Welcome to the Community Outreach Lab, Introduction to Resistance Training through the Department of Health and Human Physiology at the University of Iowa. We are so excited that you are interested in starting your fitness journey and came here for guidance. Lack of strength training can lead to a decrease in bone density, osteoporosis, and lower energy levels. Research shows after a person turns 50, muscle mass is lost at a rate of 12 to 15% per decade. The best way to prevent this loss is to incorporate strength training into your life. As well as increasing muscle mass, strength training improves flexibility, coordination, and cognitive ability. Engaging in this physical activity also improves your ability to complete daily tasks, such as bringing in the groceries or getting out of a chair.
Before you start your workout, make sure you have checked your surroundings and ensure your body is properly warmed up. It is important to become educated on how to do strength training movements before you try and perform them. Make sure you achieve an elevated heart rate before you begin your strength training session. An example of a warm-up could be as simple as walking at a moderate pace for 5 minutes.
Before we get started with the exercises, we wanted to remind you of the ACSM guidelines for strength training. Each exercise should be performed in 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps, and remember, your last rep should be the most difficult.
The exercises are broken up into upper body and lower body. We'll be starting with upper body. First, we have wall push-ups. Place hands on wall just outside of armpit with fingers pointing up. Make sure your feet are shoulder width apart and you're maintaining body alignment, keeping your head and spine aligned. Tuck elbows in on the downward phase, no flaring out elbows. To increase intensity, you can either incorporate knee push-ups or toe push-ups. The next exercise will be tricep dips. First, get a stable chair. Sitting in the chair, move forward until you reach the end. Wrap hands around the front corners, then lift off. Bend arms until it is at a 90-degree angle, then push back up. To increase intensity, you can move your feet further out.
Now moving on to lower body. Our first lower body exercise will be wall squats. Standing straight up, place your feet shoulder length apart. Place your back against the wall. Begin to sit down with your back pressed against the wall. Continue to stare forward and keep your spine in a straight line. Squat to a 90-degree angle at your knees. Make sure that your feet are flat on the ground and you can move your toes to make sure you are on your heels. Drive upwards back to a standing position. Our next exercise is lunges. For lunges, take a step forward, lower the knee you didn't step with to a few inches above the ground. Push off with forward foot to return to starting position. Make sure you are not on your toes because it'll be hard on your knees. And repeat with your opposite foot stepping forward.
Our last exercise is hip bridges. Lying flat on your back with your arms at your side, bring your legs up so that your fingertips are in line with your heels. Your feet should be hip width apart. Driving your hips up to the ceiling, squeeze your glutes, hold for 3 seconds, and come back down. As you progress on your journey and are ready to challenge yourself a bit more, a few modifications to the exercises could be made. Slowing down the exercises, adding more reps, or incorporating dumbbells or common household items, such as gallons of milk or cans of food, will challenge your body more by increasing the strain on your muscles.
Strength training is an important and necessary form of exercise in order to build a strong, functional body. Consistent strength training, 2 to 3 sessions a week, will be plenty to get you on track with your new health journey.